whole time I'm like, how is we even gonna know if this really Stevie Wonder's damn house? Like, this probably ain't even his house.
You know, there have been rumors about me seeing and all that. But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind.
Stevie Wonder was there, and this is where I just don't think Stevie Wonder is blind.
The internet didn't just glitch today, it ascended straight into chaos mode. Because Katt Williams has officially entered the chat with a claim so unhinged, so unbelievable, so galaxy-shaking that even conspiracy theorists had to pause and hydrate. According to Katt, Stevie Wonder might not be fully blind. Yes, you heard that right. The comedy world's most dangerous truth-teller just dropped a bomb big enough to make Hollywood's PR. Teams call in sick the moment Katt opened his mouth. The internet combusted. TikTok turned into a digital courtroom. Twitter became a crime scene. Instagram detectives pulled out magnifying glasses, paused Stevie Wonder clips frame by frame, and acted like they just earned their FBI badge. And the fans. Oh, they were losing their collective minds, screaming, "Not Stevie Wonder, Lord, please." While also secretly hoping Katt had the receipts. Katt didn't whisper this allegation either. He said it with the confidence of a man who has seen too much, survived too much, and fears absolutely nothing. His voice didn't shake. His tea was boiling. And his timing, impeccable. Because if there's one thing Katt Williams knows how to do, it's drop a scandal so outrageous that the Kardashians themselves look like lighthearted children's. Programming. The chaos began the moment Katt Williams stepped onto that interview stage wearing the expression of a man who had been waiting years to say something scandalous. You could tell instantly he didn't come to talk, he came to detonate. The interviewer barely finished the intro before Katt leaned into the mic like he was about to leak top-secret government intel. And then he said the line that cracked the internet in half. Stevie Wonder ain't as blind as y'all think. The room froze. The audience choked. Angels fainted. And Twitter burst into flames like someone threw a match in a gasoline field. Within minutes, the clip spread faster than any Kardashian breakup, Beyoncé rumor, or Drake lawsuit. People weren't just shocked, they were spiritually confused. What does Katt know? Did he really say that? Who let him expose Stevie Wonder like this? TikTok detectives immediately grabbed their clipboards, like they'd been training for this moment their whole lives. They started analyzing old Stevie Wonder footage, as if they were studying evidence from a federal crime scene. And that's where the madness truly began. Fans started digging up every strange Stevie moment from the past 40 years. The one where Stevie caught a falling microphone? The one where he turned his head exactly towards someone approaching? The one where he drove a car as a joke? Except people suddenly started asking if it was really a joke. And don't even get me started on the time he took a picture of Michael Jackson with perfect framing. The internet said, nah, something ain't adding up here. Katt, in his signature style, didn't provide proof because Katt never provides proof. He provides chaos. He provides confusion. He provides entertainment wrapped in paranoia, sprinkled with just enough truth to keep you awake at night. He said it like a man who had seen Stevie reading a traffic sign while wearing sunglasses. He had the confidence of someone with front row seats to the truth, but no, it's obligation to explain it. When Katt dropped the allegation, older fans clutched their chests in disbelief. Younger fans said, I've been thinking that. And middle-aged fans screamed, not Stevie Wonder, please God, not Stevie. Even celebrities reacted with shock emojis. Some laughed, some stayed quiet. And a few bitter comedians muttered, Katt just wants views. But the truth was obvious. Everybody was tuned in. Meanwhile, conspiracy theorists started firing off theories faster than Wi-Fi could load. Some claimed Stevie had been secretly using echolocation like a human bat. Others swore he was capable of seeing shapes or silhouettes. A small, dramatic group insisted Stevie had perfect vision but faked blindness for his career because Apparently, the internet will believe anything if you say it with confidence. Then someone posted an old story from Shaquille O'Neal, claiming Stevie greeted him by name in an elevator. Fans gasped. Memes exploded. How would he know? IT was Shaq. Shaq is a big man, but not that big. People treated that clip like it was evidence in a Supreme Court case. And suddenly, Katt's claim didn't sound like a joke anymore. It sounded like a missing puzzle piece. Katt himself watched the internet erupt and smiled like a villain who finally saw his master plan unfold. He didn't clarify. He didn't retract. He didn't soften. He let the world blame him, quote him, interpret him, and misinterpret him exactly the way he likes it. This is the same man who's exposed Oprah, Diddy, every comedian alive, Hollywood's secrets, the Illuminati, and 5 fast food restaurants, exposing Stevie Wonder's alleged half-blindness. Light work for him. Blogs joined the frenzy instantly. They posted dramatic titles like Katt vs. Stevie, The Truth, and Stevie Wonder Can See, with thumbnails showing Stevie Wonder removing his sunglasses edited to look like a dramatic reveal. Pages with names like T-Spill Now, Celebrity Expose Room, and Hollywood Demons Unleashed pumped out content so fast they must have had interns sweating behind keyboards. Public perception started shifting in real time. Some fans defended Stevie with unmatched loyalty. They said he's a musical legend, leave him alone. Others said maybe he can see shadows. A chaotic minority yelled, Katt Williams is the only celebrity who tells the truth. And honestly, that group was the loudest dot as debates grew louder. Fans started reposting clips of Stevie smiling directly at cameras he shouldn't have been able to see. The internet circled arrows around his eyeballs like they were decoding an alien message. They slowed down videos to 0.25 speed, trying to catch a NY sign that he sensed movement. It was unhinged. It was hilarious. It was peak internet behavior. Even people who hadn't thought about Stevie Wonder in 10 years suddenly had opinions like they'd gotten PhDs in ophthalmology overnight. Comment sections turned into full medical debates with people who can't even spell retina. Meanwhile, Katt's interview was everywhere. Every clip, every angle, every breath he took became a meme. Fans started quoting him in TikTok skits, reenacting him pointing dramatically at imaginary cameras. Creators stitched the video with captions like, "The way my soul left my body when he said this." Everyone was laughing, but everyone was also curious. Stevie Wonder himself remained silent, which only made things worse. Because if he had come out and said, Katt is lying, the story might have died. But silence. Silence in celebrity world is the most suspicious thing imaginable. People started asking the dangerous question, what if? Katt wasn't joking. And from that moment on, the internet wasn't just laughing at the conspiracy, it was investigating it. The hook of this scandal had only just begun. The rabbit hole was deep, dark, and absolutely wild. The moment Katt Williams' allegation hit every screen on Earth, Hollywood didn't just react, it malfunctioned. Celebrities who hadn't tweeted in months suddenly felt compelled to jump in. Comedians started cracking jokes. Singers posted cryptic shade. Even actors who have nothing to do with Stevie Wonder or eyesight were posting eyeball emojis like they'd been waiting their whole lives for this exact mess. The first big reaction came from Shaquille O'Neal, the man at the center of one of the internet's favorite Stevie stories. Someone tagged him under Katt's clip and asked, "Shaq, did he really see you?" And Shaq responded with the most chaotic answer possible. "I said what I said." Now, if that wasn't oxygen thrown straight onto the fire, I don't know what was. Fans screamed. People started using that quote as proof. Memes started circulating with Stevie Wonder wearing night vision goggles. TikTok exploded with edits of Stevie turning to ward noises like he had Batman-level hearing and 2020's vision. Then another clip resurfaced, the infamous microphone incident, where a mic stand fell and Stevie caught it instantly. Smoother than a cat grabbing a falling cup off the counter. The internet said, "Explain this." and began analyzing the footage like they were testifying in front of Congress. Comment sections turned into crime labs. People slowed it down frame by frame. Some claimed he heard it falling. Others said he sensed the vibration. And then the wild ones said, nah, he saw it. Case closed. But the chaos didn't stop there, because Katt's allegations sparked something deeper. A cultural awakening. A legend revision. Suddenly people began comparing Stevie Wonder. Moments like they were assembling evidence for a Netflix docuseries. They weren't plain anymore. They were connecting dots that may not have even been dots. One creator put together a 15-minute TikTok explaining how Stevie shook someone's hand too perfectly for a blind man. Another pointed out a photo where Stevie appeared to be looking at a camera. And someone else posted an old interview where Stevie described people's outfits a little too specifically. The internet said, "We hear you, Katt." And of course, celebrities started reacting indirectly because shading without naming names is Hollywood's favorite sport. A famous singer tweeted, "Some legends got secrets." Comedian wrote, "Blind is a spectrum." A reality star posted, "I always wondered how he ducked that balloon." Nobody named Stevie, but everyone knew exactly who they meant. Then came the meme tsunami. The internet created so many Stevie memes that social media servers probably begged for mercy. There were Stevie Wonder wearing binoculars, Stevie Wonder holding a sniper scope, Stevie Wonder reading a menu, Stevie Wonder driving a race car, reading a menu, Stevie Wonder driving a race car. Stevie Wonder as the see no evil monkey but wearing glasses. One edit even had him photoshopped as the judge on The Voice, pressing buttons with full confidence. It was disrespectful, chaotic, and absolutely on brand for the internet. But the conspiracy got real when someone posted a side-by-side clip of Stevie Wonder turning his head towards someone entering a room, with no sound. People zoomed so far into his eyeballs the pixels started crying. They argued whether his pupils moved. They argued whether he shifted position. They even argued whether the door made a silent vibration he could feel through the floor. The theories were so wild scientists begged people to stop embarrassing them. Then the ultimate leak happened. A forgotten clip of Katt Williams from years ago where he hinted that some legends be pretending more than the industry admits. It was vague. It was shady. And fans turned it into gospel. They said Katt had been trying to warn people for years, but nobody listened. Hollywood insiders started chiming in anonymously. One claimed Stevie had partial vision. Another insisted he was legally blind. Not fully blind. Someone else said he sees shadows, while another rumored he sees shapes. The internet didn't know what was true, so it believed ALL of it. Meanwhile, Stevie Wonder's team stayed silent. And if there's one thing the internet cannot handle, it's a celebrity not addressing a scandal immediately. Katt Williams kept the fire burning by doubling down in a follow-up interview. When asked if he was joking, he smirked like a man who just threw a match onto a fireworks factory and said, "Hollywood knows what Hollywood hides." That line alone sent the internet into orbit. People quoted it everywhere. Influencers turned it into merch. Podcasts dedicated entire episodes to decoding it. Hollywood conspiracy theorists put it next to Birds Aren't Real and Kris Jenner runs the government. The rumor even made its way to daytime TV. One host said, "I love Stevie, but I have questions," others said. Stevie Wonder sees more than we think emotionally, spiritually, trying to sound deep but clearly terrified of being canceled. The third host whispered, "Shaq did tell that elevator story." And the audience gasped like they were witnessing the resurrection. Meanwhile, Stevie's fan base was fighting tooth and nail to protect him. They wrote essays. They filmed wholesome tribute videos. They reminded the world that Stevie Wonder has achieved more while allegedly blind than most people do with perfect vision. But even they couldn't stop the internet from dissecting every suspicious Stevie moment under a microscope. The most dramatic twist happened when someone posted a leaked source claim. Obviously, fake stating Stevie had once driven a golf cart on set without bumping into anyone. The internet treated it like holy scripture. People debated the angle. The speed, the lighting, the possibility of hidden rails. They acted like they were defending their thesis in front of Harvard professors. And through all of this, Katt Williams did not clarify. He did not apologize. He did not blink. He simply sipped his tea and watched the world burn from a safe comedic distance. But then, the silence broke. Stevie Wonder finally responded, and his answer was not what anyone expected. When Stevie Wonder finally responded, the entire internet held its breath like a global, synchronized swimming team. People stopped mid-scroll. Comment sections froze. Even haters became respectful for 15 seconds. Everyone wanted to know, would Stevie laugh, deny it, ignore it, or clap back so hard it vaporized Katt Williams into another dimension? Stevie didn't go on live stream. He didn't do a press conference. He didn't call TMZ. Instead, he did the most unbothered, legendary thing imaginable. He joked about it. At a charity event, someone yelled, "Stevie, can you see?" And without missing a beat, Stevie smiled and said, "I can see love. I can see truth. And I can see that Katt needs new jokes." The internet lost its mind. That line wasn't just a clapback, it was a spiritual backhand. People screamed. Celebrities reposted it. Memes went nuclear. TikTok declared it the greatest shade of the decade. Even Katt fans had to respect the elegance of the burn. But Stevie didn't stop there. Later in the same event, he said, "If I could see, I'd have driven here myself." That one sentence cracked the internet in half. People laughed. People cried. People fainted. It was the perfect blend of humor and mystery, just vague enough to fuel the conspiracy even more. Some fans said Stevie was mocking the rumor. Others said he was avoiding directly denying it. And the wild ones said this was proof he slips up sometimes. The conspiracy didn't die, it evolved. Meanwhile, Katt Williams refused to apologize. When reporters asked if Stevie's joke changed anything, he simply shook his head and said, "Truth doesn't change because someone makes a joke." OHH, HHH, HHH. The internet screamed again. That line reignited the fire like someone poured gasoline on a volcano. Fans began choosing sides. Hashtags like #TeamKatt and #TeamStevie started trending. People argued in comment sections like they were fighting for custody of a conspiracy. Hollywood insiders quietly panicked. Nobody wanted to be dragged into the debate. Talk show hosts tiptoed around the topic like it was a live bomb. Comedians tried to joke about it, but fans yelled, "Too soon." The industry had not been this divided since the Will Smith slap. And this time, nobody knew who was right. Even Stevie's friends chimed in. Lionel Richie laughed and said, "Stevie been sensing things his whole life. That's not news." Another friend said Stevie had a sixth sense stronger than most people's sight. Those comments only fed the frenzy. People twisted them into proof Stevie had secret vision. TikTok scientists delivered entire dissertations like he can't see, but he can see. The internet is nothing if not creatively chaotic. But the biggest twist came when Stevie's son went live addressing the rumors. Calm, composed, and clearly tired, he said, "My dad has been visually impaired his whole life. The internet is bored." His tone was serious, but the internet didn't care. People said that's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding something. Conspiracy theorists were doing parkour trying to dodge the truth. Facts were irrelevant. The drama was too addictive. Stevie returned to silence after that. And guess what? The silence made everything worse. The conspiracy sparked investigations. TikTok creators ran fake experiments, like, can a blind person catch a falling mic? People made videos walking around blindfolded saying, "See? Stevie would have failed this," completely ignoring that Stevie Wonder is a trained musician with superhuman reflexes. But logic and TikTok have never been close friends. Katt Williams, always the agent of chaos, posted a cryptic message, "Keep watching. The truth always crawls out." That one sentence exploded into thousands of interpretations. Some fans said Katt was hinting at more secrets. Others said he was teasing another interview. A few delusion lovers said he had video proof. Spoiler, he didn't. But that didn't matter. Documentary-style TikToks started appearing titled The Stevie Wonder Truth, filled with dramatic music, slow zooms, and zero actual evidence. YouTube creators uploaded 45-minute breakdowns with thumbnails showing Stevie removing sunglasses, like Marvel hero returning from the dead. It was insanity, and the internet couldn't get enough. Then a rumor surfaced that Katt and Stevie spoke privately. No proof, no screenshots. Just a random tweet that blew up. Fans debated whether they argued, laughed, reconciled, or fought karate style in a dark room. People invented scenarios like they were writing a Netflix script. Meanwhile, Stevie stayed peaceful. He continued performing, smiling, and minding his business, which is exactly why fans kept insisting something feels off. The internet is allergic to normal behavior. The aftermath was chaotic but hilarious. Stevie's music streams skyrocketed. Katt's interview view count exploded. Conspiracy pages gained millions of new followers. Blindness experts were interviewed like celebrities. Random comedians tried inserting themselves into the drama, but the public perception didn't settle. Instead, it split into 3 chaotic camps. Camp 1, Stevie is 100% blind. Leave that man alone. Camp 2, Katt is telling a half-truth. Something's there. Camp 3, Stevie can see better than all of us. And the craziest part, none of these groups showed signs of calming down. Even now, the internet is still trying to decode the truth. People re-watch Stevie Wonder videos daily, like they're studying ancient prophecies. New theories pop up every week. And fans are still waiting for the next grenade Katt might throw. Because if there's one thing this scandal proved, it's that even when Stevie Wonder can't see the drama sees him. And somewhere out there, Katt Williams is sitting in a corner, sipping tea, ready to drop the next bomb whenever he feels bored. This wasn't a story. This was a cultural earthquake. And the aftershocks, still shaking. If you made it through this entire conspiracy cyclone without questioning your eyesight, your sanity, and your place on the internet, congratulations, you are officially built for the chaos that Expose Express serves daily. Because after Katt Williams cracked open the Stevie Wonder Can See universe, the timeline didn't just react. It ascended, memes exploded, debates erupted. And people turned into part-time detectives with zero credentials and maximum confidence. And trust me, if you think this was wild, wait until the next Hollywood secret comes crawling out of the shadows. So before you run into the comments ready to diagnose, Stevie, debate Katt, or argue about elevator stories like you were personally there holding Shaq's hand. Do the responsible thing. Smash that like button like it owes you rent money. Hit subscribe the same way Katt hits a Hollywood scandal. Aggressively, unexpectedly, and with absolutely no warning. And slap that notification bell like you're testing Stevie's reflexes. Because over here at Expose Express, scandals don't drop. They detonate. Now scroll down and drop your theory. Do you think Stevie has a little bit of vision? Is Katt Williams exposing Hollywood secrets again? Is the internet just addicted to delusion with a side of entertainment? I want the chaos, the memes, the confusion, the conspiracy spirals. Leave them all in the comments. I read everything like leaked celebrity paperwork. Welcome to Expose Express, where truth gets twisted, drama gets louder. And the next expose is always one sentence away from breaking the internet again.